All right, Leo. Welcome to you to this mid-month reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what wants to come through for you. I've done the August full month readings. You can check those out. We'll put a link in the description box if you haven't seen that. And also, big news, we are officially in the pre-sale of my astrology group, my astrology course, foundational astrology course, where we're talking about your soul, your soul's mission, and the evolution of you. And also we're looking into past lives. We're looking into all kinds of contracts. This is a foundational course that will give you a really deep grounding in your own birth chart. And hey, if you're an aspiring astrologer, it's going to help you out too. It's going to give you some really interesting things to look at in people's charts. All right. So let's take a look and see where we go. That pre-sale starts today and the link is below. Okay. Befriend your fear monster. Okay. Are you sticking your head in the sand about something? Something you don't want to look at, something you don't really want to deal with right now. Your greatest work is your legendary legacy. 3, 2, 1, jump. Oh, my favorite card in this deck. Memento Mori. There may not be a someday. There's something here about fish or cut bait. And this this may have to do with the thing that you're sticking your head in the sand about. It's time for that to get a move on. All right. It's time for something to cycle out of your life. And if you're having a hard time letting go of somebody or something, this is the time, this mid part of August and into the end of August is really the time when it's really going to cycle out, or it's going to begin to cycle out, because there's something new trying to come in. And it's like this thing that's standing still is in the way. Now, we have had Mercury in your sign go in a retrograde, and now Mercury is direct, still standing still a little bit. So there's definitely this feeling of, I feel like inertia is a really strong word. I don't really think that it's inert, meaning not moving at all. I feel like in your life, there's just this like, all right, let's get on with it. Right. If you've been sticking your head in the sand about something for a while, out of fear or out of just anxiety, different kind of fear, or different expression of fear of the future, then there's going to be something that shows up in your life that says, okay, let's just get on with it. All right. Like rip the Band-Aid off. It's time to do it. It's time to do it. 5 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the Devil energy, the Knight of Wands, and the Emperor. There is definitely somebody here who's trying to control, or there's controlling energy here with the Emperor and the Devil and the Knight of Wands, like control versus freedom. I want to move on with my life, but I can't because there's something sitting on my chest. Okay, there's some kind of loss, an ending. You could be moving, or you could be having some problems with the valuation of your house or something like that, where like, I can't sell it because it's worth less than the mortgage, or something like that. I don't know. But there's definitely something here that is sitting on you heavily, saying you can't move on, or not that you can't move on. It's that the thing you don't want to see is the thing that will let you go. The thing you don't want to do the most is the thing that will set you free. So that's like, okay, freedom is right here. I can move on, but I can't do it until I do this one thing that I absolutely do not want to do. Page of Cups. Apologize? I don't know about that. 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Cups. There's definitely something that it can be about your work, but I feel like it has more to do with your building of your life. And the building of your life, like something I've built, I need to move on from now because it's the end of its cycle. It's not going to stay in my life anymore. So it's time for me to move on. with this 8 of Cups. It is time for you to move on. Memento mori. There may not be a someday. It's like you don't have forever. You can't sit in this place forever. You can't continue to kind of just like placate yourself out of the doing of the thing you don't want to do. Or that's not the right way to say it. You can't kind of charm your way out of this. Okay. The Hanged Man, the 9 of Cups. It's time to see things. Oh, good. That's great. Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, right? This is the time. Oh, here's the Strength card, Leo. There you are. And the Empress. So you're cycling into something much better than where you've been. Like if you just realized that to just kind of bite the bullet and do the thing you don't want to do, I feel like you got to look at it a different way. Okay? I feel like you've got to look at the thing you don't want to do in a different light. It's the key to your future. It's the ending of this not so good cycle, right? And the faster I get it done, the better off. Because this Knight of Wands is like, hey, hurry up. Come on. Our future is waiting. Our new beginning is waiting. Some of you may need to leave a particular location. Some of you may need to move. Some of you may need to leave a business. Some of you may need to leave a way of thinking or a way of experiencing life. Some of you really are getting a lesson in how shit works. And because we want to sort of fantasize about how we hope it will work, there's nothing wrong with that. And, maybe that's the thing that's going to get you through, is seeing it more as like, oh, well, this is the key to my future, rather than this is an obstacle to my future. The key to my future is doing the thing. It's going to bring about some kind of resilience or some kind of increase in terms of financial stability or capability. It's almost like getting rid of the old structure, Tower. Getting rid of the old structure is the thing, right? Like you've built your house on a lie. So getting rid of the old structure is the only way to rebuild. You can't just keep sort of patching it together. And this is definitely it's past time for this to have moved on in your life or moved forward in your life. It is past time. So Mercury has been in retrograde for 3 weeks. It's now stationing direct. It's going to slowly move forward. And Mercury and Mars is in Libra right now. Mercury in your sign. So there's sextiling. And sextiling is 60 degrees apart. And what a sextile is an opportunity. Okay? You can't activate it without you moving. It's not like just going to bop you on the head with its magic wand and say, hey, look at you. It's going to be like, here I am. So over the next few weeks, Mercury and Mars are going to kind of keep coming out of sextile and back into sextile, because Mercury is moving so slowly that Mars is moving at its regular pace. And so Mercury is going to start speeding up, right? So there's going to be this like hopscotchy kind of feeling to things. And Mars is about taking action. But Mars is in Libra. Mars does not like Libra because there's rules to this. There's another person. And I gotta follow the rules when I really just want to control this whole thing. And so I'm controlling it by doing nothing. And this is really seriously doing nothing. This is about as doing nothing as you can get. And I mean, other than like the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, but this is like, I'm happy to do nothing. I'm happy to do nothing. And because I'm scared of this, or I don't want to do this. This is the thing I don't want to do. It's being foisted on me. There's a little bit of victim mentality here. It's being foisted upon me by another person. And a lot of times I don't think this is a dark night of the soul, but I don't think this is fun. And I think that, it's time to get back to fun, time to get back to joy. All right. And the faster you do this, the faster you surrender, the better off you're going to be. So over the last 3 weeks, when we've had Mercury in retrograde, I mean, Mercury in retrograde is still, Mercury is still in its shadow period of retrograde, and actually like most of August. So I doubt that like any papers get signed before September, whatever the papers are. I don't want to sell my house. I don't want to let go of this business. I don't want to have to acquiesce, mostly because of what the other person wants. It's what the other person wants that you are like, that's the reason I don't want to do it. But I feel like this person's a catalyst activating a future chapter that's going to be very, very good. Okay. So your strength card there, and then the Empress card, Taurus and Libra, that beautiful energy of balance. This is Jupiter. We have Jupiter conjunct Venus in Cancer today. So there's just something about like, you got to look at this in a different way. If you're looking at it like, I don't want to do this because that other person wants it, you're going to stay stuck and it'll eventually create a tower. But if you look at it like, oh, I'm getting myself free, that is what I want, then that's going to be a lot more advantageous, and it's going to set you to work moving on. All right, it's going to set you to work moving on, which I really like. So one clarification here, this Wheel of Fortune card, that is Jupiter. And I said Jupiter conjunct Venus right now, because this is right now. The timing card is September, the 9th month. Queen of Wands. Woo! 10 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. See? It's like the thing needs to end so the new can step into its energy, step into its place. This is a lesson that you have to learn. This is a karmic, maybe this is a past life lesson. This person is a past life soulmate, currently is a karmic energy in your life that's pushing you to do something so that you can grow. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go deeper into this reading. If you're interested, there's a link below for the extended. I'm going to look at what we don't see coming. Let's see how this plays out. We'll look at the next 30 days. All right, my loves. Link is below. I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.